Viewers, thank you for visiting our channel. So now Jenkong Ijal channel will present 5 historical places that you should visit when traveling in Lombok later. What kind of place is the historic place? Following the 5 historic places that became a tourist destination version of Kong Ijal JB. The old town of Ampinan is located in the Mataram region. The city is an old city that became one of the city network of Indonesian Heritage JKPI. In the past, the near city of the coast was inhabited by various tribes after the Dutch built the harbor in 1924. The buildings in the city are old buildings of the Dutch heritage. So this place becomes a historical tourist destination worth a visit. The city used to be an active port city since it was built until the 1970s. In fact, it was once the densest port in 1948. However, due to the increasingly crowded loading and unloading activities requiring a wider space, the port was eventually transferred to the sheet. Part of Ampanan's many stories and history make it worth a visit when traveling in Lombok. Shade is one of the hamlets in the village of Rambanan, Puget, Lombok, Tengah. Shade is better known as Shade Village. This village closely maintains the customs and culture of the Sasak tribe. In this spot, you can learn and see firsthand how the daily life of the Sasak tribe. Visit the building of his house, the typical house form, the building materials used, and how to clean the traditional house that still use the way past. Feel the trip in antiquity. You can also witness the weaving process of the traditional village women of Shade. Woven products are sometimes used alone and for sale. The village girls of Shade must be able to weave because that is the condition of a Shade girl ready to marry. Shade is the original reflection of the Sasak island of Lombok. Although slight changes appear like the inclusion of electricity, but Shade still shows the native indigenous village. Curious about this village? Immediately enter the traditional village of Shade in your tour package in Lombok. The diversity that exists on the island of Lombok today does not divide Lombok society despite its religious differences, beliefs, and customs. It is interesting to see differences as they arise because of this diversity. Famous as the island of 1,000 mosques, in Lombok there is a historic temple still standing firm. Pura Mayura is a park built by Anak Agong Negara Karangasem in 1744. In the past, the area that is now a Mayura Park is a region filled and live many large snakes and difficult to hunt humans. And to prey on these snakes, a peacock from Palembang was brought. As soon as the big snakes were gone, the park began to build. In this park there is a large statue of peacock that stands firmly in the garden. In addition to this story, there are many stories and other history that can be obtained by immediately visit the park that is still included in the city of Mataram. mosque is the oldest mosque, or better known as Witutela Mosque, in Bayan Village, Bayan District, North Lombok Regency. Although simple, this mosque became one of the historic sites in Indonesia. Standing in the 17th century, the age of the mosque is now over 300 years old. Bayan is the first gateway to the entry of Islam on the island of Lombok. The existence of the Bayan Belok Mosque, one of the markers that traces the first existence of Islam in Lombok, as well as the beginning of the construction of so many mosques, until finally Lombok get the nickname of the Thousand Islands Mosque. In addition to the mosque, in this spot there are also some tombs of the Wali Penyebar Islam. Being close to the rice fields of the inhabitants, another view of the old mosque complex is set in the green of rice fields. Interesting, right? Now this mosque is no longer used in everyday life. However, this mosque will again crowded on the big days of Islam. One that will soon be celebrated in this mosque is the birth of the Prophet Muhammad, or Maulid Prophet Muhammad, coinciding with December 2017. So wanna see the mosque and culture of the Prophet's Maulid? Let's come straight. There are many interesting things you can see. For example, what rituals are performed during the execution, and unique clothes worn by the Masyarakat with the meaning and philosophy of life. Traveling and adding insight into the history and culture of the island in full course becomes another destination to visit Lombok. One of the places to visit to get this, the National Museum of NTB. Located in the middle of the city of Mataram, precisely in Jalan Penji, Tylerno Country 6, which is on the finger of the highway and easy to find. This museum has been established since 1982. In this museum, there are various types of historical objects, which supposedly believed that these items have supernatural powers. There is an object of refinement of the spirit, the exorcist. In addition, there are also preserved crocodiles. Crocodile from Dampu region, Sumbawa Island, has a length of 4 meters and 1 meter wide. A very large crocodile for crocodile size. So what are you waiting? Want to see various types of interesting items, relics of the past? Just come to the National Museum of NTB. There are 5 historic sites on the island of Lombok, and now a tourist spot that is visited by many local and foreign tourists. Do not forget to like, share and follow our channel. Thank you and see you later.